What's up, people? How you all doing? Welcome to Paul's One-on-One, powered by Showmax. My name is Rachel Isaac, and right about now, I am with the cool, calm, and collected Jaypaul.
Cool, calm, and collected.
What's
Triple C.
up? Yes, now Triple C in the building.
Meadow.
How now?
I do.
You
Rachel.
look great.
I do.
I was saying before the show that this is so different. I love this look.
Thank you
it
so
suits
much.
you. I love this vibe.
Thank you so
What is
much.
this vibe called?
Okay, so this is Manuel.
Okay.
He designed this, and I love it. And there are more outfits coming, so you guys are going to be seeing it. You know, now it's a celebratory something.
You know.
So regards to the rep now.
Oh,
so
that's some upgrade.
the level. But I mean, I love the outfit. It's really comfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been moving around really swiftly with it, and it's chill. So
I love it. I love
like
how
it.
free the pants are.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So now let's talk about all the love that you've gotten since you left the Big Brother house.
Amazing, no. Apparently, the men are after me.
Why? Why? Why?
Because
are they
I
after
have
you?
done flower, I give them flower. But I mean, a lot of people come to me, and that's just bad. A lot of people come to me and they shake me and they tell me, you've done so well. That gives me so much joy because it's not easy to go into that place and still hold on to the principles that guide you in life. So if you're not principled, you won't be able to. And the thing about the Big Brother house, which I kept telling everybody,
Yeah.
it's a social experiment. So whatever you are is what you would be. If you go in fake, it will show off at some point that
Yes.
you're not real.
True.
So it's a social experiment where it's a reflection of the real life. But this time around, you get to see 24/7 on TV. So
Yeah.
wherever I portrayed in there, trust me, that's me. And going outside the house, I'll still be me.
Yeah.
So yeah, ginger, fire, energy.
So did you
love.
think you'd stay that long in the house?
Truly, I went in there knowing that whatever is going to happen is faith or destiny. So there's so many moments I thought I was
is it,
going to
I'm
go.
out. Yeah.
I thought I was going to go. And I was being saved. And it was dramatically, I was always being saved. From fake eviction to wild card to nominations. I never actually went up for actual nominations. And finally winning the HOH on the sixth week. I won the HOH when everybody else was up, and I won it with Jackie B, who also has never been up. Trust me, if I was on the inside and I was like, if person they watch this thing outside, they go think it's in a script, but it's not a script.
Yeah.
It's just destiny playing its games on us,
yeah.
and it was really interesting playing that game. And at some point, I just knew that you get the way person can't they win back to back for 7th week. I can't really say, is this life telling me that it's time to go, pack your bags,
I'm telling you.
And so I was open to anything that would come. And trust me, the biggest victory I ever got was walking in through those doors. Anything else was just a blessing, extra blessings.
Yes.
So somebody will definitely win the money.
Definitely.
But everybody who entered into that place is a winner. Look at KV. He's wasking strong. He's a winner. And his story has just even grown beyond the bounds he ever imagined it would be. So anything can happen. But going through those doors was the biggest victory ever for all of us.
So before you got into the house, you had auditioned about 5 times?
4 times.
4 times. Okay, that was the 5th time.
That was
so when you finally got called, it's not even about getting called, because I'm sure that when you were in isolation, you did not think that you'd still make it into the house, because obviously a lot of people didn't make it into the house. How did it feel entering the house finally? What was running through your mind when you were going in through, when you're going on stage with Ebuka? How exactly were you feeling?
I had PTSD at some point. I will explain where I had PTSD.
God.
Because the year before, which was last year, the day concert, I was so close to being, like I was seeing the stage. Stage was seeing me. I heard Ebuka's voice.
Ebuka didn't hear your voice.
Yes, Ebuka did not hear my voice. So the only thing that was left was just me to climb stage and just, and life happened. I didn't make it. Yes, it was depressing, but that kept me going. I felt like, for me to smell this close, for me to see this close, that means it's possible.
Yes.
It can happen. I didn't feel bad for so long. I stood up, dusted my oars, and I kept going. And I made it. I made it, and then I went back again this year, and look at me now, I'm here. It's a victory story.
Look at me now.
For me, it's victory for every other person out there who feels like they're gonna give up. Man, I've been grinding on this for the longest. And giving up was never an option for me, because every time I look back, I see my family, I see people that look up to me and say, you know what, we want to be like you. And that kept me going. I cannot fail. I cannot fail. So there's no failure. Failure is just a stepping stone to success.
Yeah.
So that's it.
All right. So a lot of people refer to you as the cool, calm, and collected guy. So I didn't just make that up, because when you talk about Jaypaul, like, that guy is calm, that guy is cool, that guy gets sense, he know what he's doing, the strategic and all of that. Do you think that helped you stay longer in the house?
I didn't hear them saying it. I was inside.
Like, but now that you're out and you're thinking, because now you said earlier that you did not know what was happening, but now that you're out, do you think that it influenced you staying in the house for that long?
So today, a lot of people ask me, what was my strategy going into the game? I didn't really have a strategy. But if I said I had a strategy was to make sure that I am cool with everybody. And I'm chill with everybody, regardless of the circumstances, regardless when I leave the house. I want to be able to vibe with any and everybody that made it into the house, because I don't know when I'm going to need the earrings. I don't know when I'm going to need a knee. I don't know when I'm going to need a bomb. I don't know when I'm going to need them. But their life brought us together for a reason. So I've learned to take the negative. Maybe there's a negative vibe. I always try to avoid that. Then I'll just go sit down for one place, think I'm true. If I have a problem with you, I'll come to you and say, okay, this is what you did to me. I don't like it. I don't like it. But I hardly had that situation in the house. So I think everybody liked me and everybody liked my vibe, and I was just chilled with everybody. So for me, that was okay.
Okay, so did you like everybody's vibe? Everybody liked your vibe. Did you like everybody's vibe? Talk out with your short mind.
I would say I liked 98%.
Who are the other 2%?
So the other 2% were two people, right? But I later got to like them more, right?
Outside the show, outside the house,
even on the show,
on the show.
But I had to play the game still, because I knew that they were dangerous for the game. They were really good players, which was Maria and Perry. So I knew that Maria is so talented, so gifted. She nailed her parts really well.
Oh yeah.
The wildcard part was phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
Perry is like a super villain who nobody can hate. He's really good at his role, and I have a lot of respect for him.
Oh, you
I also have a lot of respect for Maria as well, and I'm sure that regardless whatever happens, it's a game. It's a game, and I didn't hurt anybody's feelings, because we never clashed. Nobody clashed. But I just knew that, for example, Perry, I just knew that if me and this guy, if anybody was to clash with me in the house, it probably would have been him, because his personality was different from my personality, and it would have been a clash. So I always avoided it. So if it comes like this, I'm going like this.
Oh, okay.
But over time, I started working with him. I was in different groups with him, task, and I saw a different side to him. Okay. And then when Maria left, Perry just blossomed into
did a
something
360,
else.
like,
yes,
yeah.
He became more loving, more caring, and I really liked the guy much more. So I saw a more human side to him, and I vibe with that guy. I respect him a lot. I also respect Maria a lot. Okay. But the game is the game.
But did you ever see him as a competition in the house?
Not
like, this guy has to leave?
I didn't.
Like, he has to leave for me to blossom, or for me to just like, this guy just has to go, because you kept, who are you nominating? Perry. Who are you nominating? Perry. I'm like, wait till leave Perry. Like, Perry is not the only person on this show.
No, because he's very intelligent and is great at playing the game. So at that point in the game, you just want to take out the people. No, but the thing is, I felt he was always coming after me. See, when you're in there, you don't really see everything.
Yes.
You think you know it all, but you don't know it all.
Yes.
So, I mean, when I came up for wildcard nominations, I knew, and then the next day, it was the power between him and Maria to choose, and I was up again. So I felt like maybe I was, what do you call it, some sort of threat to him or competition to him. So I was always coming out. And then when fake nominations came, I was up again. Maria put me up. So I always felt like, maybe these guys are coming after me. So to keep myself safe, maybe these guys have to go. So it was nothing personal. It was just
the game.
It was just the game.
All right. So now let's go to the part that we all have been waiting for. So when exactly did you start noticing Saskay?
Oh-ho.
Clear your throat well.
I would say this, and I've been saying it, is the first day she walked in through the door, I saw a goddess, right? A black goddess, because I did see a black goddess, and I remember her dress, her smile, her hair, and I said to her every time, "You remind me of my sister. You know, my little. You remind me. They're like carbon copy of each other." And I just took a liking to her, and over time, it just developed, and grew to the amazing, special companionship that we have.
All right. So were you not threatened by the already growing friendship between her and Cross? Because at some point it felt like, oh, it was Cross and Saskay.
Yeah.
And then before we knew it, this calm from like you just came like pump to waka come out. Waka come out. Now, in fact, there's a video that was online of how you guys were maybe cuddling in bed, and Cross was there like waiting the teller for them, and you were just even doing it. So it wasn't deliberate. We're just having fun. So were you not threatened by her friendship with Cross at any point?
Okay, so the way I always saw her friendship with Cross, I liked it because it's like a vibe you have with a best friend.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I felt like a friendship with Cross was different from a friendship with me, right? A friendship with me was more like we supported each other. You know, I wanted to support her through. I wanted her to be the best of herself in the house, showcase all her abilities. So I was always trying to, you know, encourage her, support her. Everybody has their low moments. Like I always say, she was my elixir. And I would say maybe I was also that for her, you know, but I can't speak for her. But at the same time, she gave, when my batteries are low, she charges it.
Hi.
Right? Why did you like this? So I appreciated that a lot from her. And then one of the reasons why I also gave her flowers is because I'm just saying thank you for being an amazing friend, amazing companion in the house. Whatever is going to happen outside, I want to see the best of us. I want to see the best of you. I want to see the best. I want this to grow beyond just here. I want to see you be that African queen that you're meant to be. You know, so
that's beautiful. So now let's talk about that kiss that happened on Saturday night. So was it planned, or was it just you just doing your thing?
It wasn't planned. You don't plan those kind of things.
Aww.
You never plan those kind of things. I'm sure that yes, I'd always wanted to, you know, get a kiss from her. I was honored to get a kiss from her. You know, so it's an honor for me that she kissed me. It's not a privilege. It's not, yo, now you be the baddest guy. No, it's an honor. I mean, look at her. She's a goddess. Yo, so we kissed, and it was a special moment, and I liked it, and I don't regret any single moment.
Yeah. Okay. So when she gets out of the house, I know you said you wish her well and all of that. Do you have plans for something serious? Because this doesn't sound like, I wouldn't have asked this question if your answer was different, if you had given a different answer. But this answer you just gave now, I want to know.
Yes.
So that if there's the hashtag for the wedding, if it's to start preparing hashtag for wedding, or if it's to start send my...
It will be unfair to her if I answer that question without her consent.
Answer, it might be your question that would now
this is
get her
this is
own
how
question.
I'll answer it.
Okay.
I want to see us blossom much more than what we were in the house. I would love to see us conquer the world. But she also has a lot of things to sort out.
Yeah.
So if anything is going to happen, fine, it will be beautiful. If it's not going to happen, I'll still be there for her, regardless anything, you know, because when you see diamond, you know diamond.
Yeah, beautiful. Okay, so what's next for you now that you're out of the house and fame as it is knocking on the door? What should we expect from Jaypaul?
Everything. I mean, when I was in the house, I was able to showcase a lot of things about myself.
Yes.
Aside just music, I showed that I'm a good orator. I'm a good TV personality. I can go on TV. So I want to do lots of TV shows. I want to host TV gigs, and then, you know, put my music out there as well. Let people stream it. It's also online. It's YouTube everywhere. Stream my music. And then aside that, cinematography. You know, I shoot as well. I'm into mobile cinematography. So I want to be a pioneer for mobile cinematography in Nigeria. I want to shoot short movies. Before I went into the house, I had a business that I co-run with my amazing business partner, Mrs. Jumba Kaiser. And it's about Calabar culture. I'm a Calabar boy.
Oh, nice.
Right? So everything here about Calabar boys are true.
I'm not hear anything, no. I don't know anything about Calabar boys. Tell us one of the things that...
You saw it there now. You saw how
what?
we are caring. You know, we are very in touch with our emotional side.
Okay, another thing, it sounded like something else that you were talking about. Then let's move on.
Moving on.
Let's move on from that.
So we have a company called Made in Calabar Limited. It's a lifestyle and tourism company promoting the Calabar culture to the world. And we have a kitchen called the Made in Calabar Kitchen. So it's about Calabar food, all those things. Online, offline, it's everywhere. And we have a place in Lekki Phase 1. So I'm going to be pushing that as well. You know, and then I want to be the Jay-Z of the entertainment industry. You know, and then maybe I'll have a Beyonce by my side.
You have a Beyonce
that's
already.
what I'm saying now.
You have Saskay. What's that? You speak it forth. Speak it forth. Let the universe confirm it. Since you want it, all right. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Gracias.
Yeah, so we'll quickly go to the fan zone, brought to you by Showmax. Know what his fans would like to know about him. Alrighty, so the first question is by the Textile Moth on Instagram. For someone who had auditioned 5 times before the show, why did he feel being in a ship was the best thing to do?
See, it's easy for you to say this is your plan. This is not your plan. I didn't plan to be in a ship, right? But when you go in there and you play your game, everything happens. So everything that happened in there was destined to happen. If I was meant to win that 90 million, I would win.
Yes.
But I wasn't meant to win the 90 million. Yes. So whatever I was meant to go and do in there, I've done it. I'm out here. Now is to use the opportunities and the platform that has been given to me to now maximize the opportunities. So that's my reply to, what's his name again?
Yes, Textile Moth.
Textile Moth. No be waiting, I plan. I no plan sheep. Now sheep plan me.
Alrighty, at Jungle DC on Facebook says, does he want to spend his rest or the rest of his life with Saskay on a fake? Guys.
I will take answer this question.
I fit it cancer.
It wasn't fake. That for sure, I'll tell you, it wasn't fake. Everything you saw from me, from her, everything you saw was real. I'll believe that it was real. For me, it was purely, it was real. It was me. So anything that works forth after this, I'll be happy, right? I want to see it blossom to the highest heights. So if they say it's going to head that way, who am I to say no?
You're welcome. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
I had so much fun here.
Yeah, so before you go, we have something for you from our sponsors, Showmax. We have a hoodie and a voucher. And on the voucher is a note specially written for you. Would like you to read that out.
Oh, Showmax, you're going to get a boy in his feelings. Thank you so much.
You know they crying, are you? Hard guy. We don't see no tears.
Thank you so much. This
You're
looks
welcome,
amazing.
Jaypaul.
Oh, darling Jaypaul, you're amazing. Now enjoy more of what's like you as you exit the Big Brother house, enter a world of endless entertainment with Showmax. Thank you, Showmax. Thank you.
You're
far
welcome.
too kind.
You're welcome.
Clap, clap, clap.
See how it's like voiceover artist. They every opportunity, my dear, use it to sell your market, you know? Be a marketer every opportunity you get. Thank you so much, Jaypaul, for coming on the show again. Guys, don't forget you can send your questions to us on all of our social media platforms at Pulse Nigeria 247. And do not also forget that you can watch the Big Brother Naija show live on your Showmax app, on your phone and online, both in Nigeria and in the UK. And do not forget to catch the buzz with Toka Makinwa for all the Big Brother Naija inside scoop you won't find anywhere else. This has been Pulse One-on-One, brought to you by Showmax. My name is Rachel and see you guys next time.